Hey, 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 hey. Good morning, fellas. It is Monday morning. It's time to roll. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Who's ready for a new week? Who's ready? Oh, man. For some reason I had a hard time waking up this morning. We had such a nice rain overnight, and this morning it's still just a slow drizzle. Hey, the clock, thank you. And oh, it's a great Monday morning. Timbo, good morning. Nathan, good morning. Jack Wiley, Amakre, Namak, good morning. Black Coffee Trader in the house, good morning. Here's Johnny, good morning. NP, Jimmy K, Alo Watson, good morning. Yes, let's make some money today. We are due. We need to, let's be honest, these accounts are struggling a little bit. We have not been able to get them kind of, I want to have a good week. I want to have a good week on these accounts. It is going to be needed. We need a good week on these accounts. Last week we had not the greatest week. Oh, it's already evening where you're at? Well, then I say good evening. All right, market, what is it going to be this morning? All right, we're kind of, so the overnight session, we opened up here. Where was the opening? The 200 area. The high of the overnight session was the 2087s. 2087s was the high. The low of the overnight session was 2120s. So about 160 point move in the overnight session. Pretty volatile session in the overnight. And now I'm just curious what the plan is. If we look at the daily, on the daily chart, let me look here. On the daily chart, we're kind of, looks like we might be in for a little bit of a pullback here. And on the 4-hour chart, this is kind of what I'm seeing. I'm not really I'm not strongly biased one way or the other right now. It's more just, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what this market does. I'm very curious what we do at the open. Are we going to rip this higher? Or is this going to pull back here at the open? We shall wait and see. If we go test out, maybe we go test out the lows here, take out the lows, and then I don't know. I have a hard time not being bullish. I have a hard time not being bullish. Oh, man. Good morning, Go Ahead Trades. John. Good morning, John. You need money for the honey? Yes, I do. I do. FTT credit cards this week. We will see. Wouldn't be the first time they said that it's going to happen, then it doesn't. But we shall see. Hey, Daryl, good morning. Gabriel, good morning. You just received an email from Apex saying no more eval accounts allowed because they were looking to put me on a live account. But the thing is that I'm not even profitable at the moment. Yeah, Gabriel, I've heard a couple of those situations or instances. And honestly, not sure. I'm trying to get some more clarity from Apex on exactly what that email means, because to me, from reading the email and drawing some conclusions. That email is more about, okay, that your account is in a probationary status. That's what I think. I think that email, I don't know, I think that's a little misleading regarding the live account. I mean, everyone is being evaluated for a live account, technically. I mean, we're all being evaluated for a live account, but if I think it's more, so the probationary status was from the poll way back in May. When they did the poll, they were asking if you would rather have, if someone violates some rules, if they would rather that those people be put in a probationary status, instead of having, I don't know yet. Hopefully we'll get some more clarity on it. It's just me speculating, completely speculation. All right, market is open, folks. Let's see what we do here. We are just hanging here at the 180s. Man. Pay week, let's go. That's right. Yeah, Gabriel, I don't know. Hopefully we'll get some more clarity on that. I don't really know what else to say right now on that. We shall wait and see. Okay, breaking out, breaking above the VWAP. Let's see, are we going to rip above VWAP or not? There she goes. We ripping higher. 200s. Here it is. We're above the 200s here. Seeing a bullish open for the first time in a long time. Last week we had a lot of pullbacks at the open. So this is interesting. Now above the 115s, pushing the 120. I mean 220s. Pushing the 220s. Very bullish move here at the open. There it is. 220s, 229s. She ripping, boys. She ripping. See what we do here, the 220s. This is going to be an area of resistance up here, the 220s and the 240s. See what happens. Hey, good morning, Sharoos. Good morning, one-day trader. Nemo, good morning. Trading Ever After, good morning. TCM Trades, good morning. Thank you and good luck to you as well. Hey, secure $1,300 payout for today on Take Profit, one-day trader. That's awesome. That is awesome. Or go for a bigger payout, one-day trader. Don't do it. Don't do it. We all know how that can end. I think we all know how that can end. There is nothing worse than having a payout locked in and then the greed takes over and you're like, hey, I think I could get just a little bit more. And the next thing you know, you got tears in your eyes and all your profits are gone for the day. No one wants that. No one wants that. Trip Candy, good morning. Good morning, Nicholas Conley. All right, we are pushing the 230s here. Very bullish open. 230s. Let's see if we rip above the 240s. This is obviously going to be an important area right here. 230, 240s. Okay, pulling back a little bit here. All right, continue to push higher. 232s. See if we get above that 240. Hey, let's go, one day trader. That's awesome. 3 payout in 3 days. That's awesome. Trading ever after. What really bites is trading the sim account and then banking 1,000 in 3 trades and then losing when you real trade. Yeah. Me personally, I am not a huge fan of trading in a sim environment. I just don't get much out of it. It's like a catch-22 because if I trade well, it frustrates me. If I lose money, I don't learn anything from it. Maybe that's my problem, but that's how it goes with me. All right, here we go. Pushing to 35s. Let's see if we get above that 40 level. We have a pivot point all the way up here, the 253s. Here we go. 240s. There we go. Breaking through the 240s. Ready to test that pivot point. Here it is. 250, 254s. Right at the pivot point now. Are we going to get some resistance here? Hey, good morning, Rob Moores. Happy to lose, sad to win. Hey, take care, one day trader. That's awesome. But I am trading in the same environment. Yeah, I know that, Con Adams, but there is a big difference in between trading a sim account and trading a funded account. That is also in the sim environment, but the funded account matters. You actually get paid out. All right, here we go. Breaking through the pivot point, up through the testing that 260 level now. We got the 280s as the high of the overnight session. So we are just going straight up here at the open. Very, very interesting. Anyone here know how long MFW take to transition into a live account once you hit that 30-day goal? Yeah, I have no idea, one day trader. Has anyone here ever tried scalping 10 contracts on 7 ticks for NQ $300 per win? Or blown, for evals, Namak? I have not. You would think that would be easy to do, right? Just 7 ticks, but it's probably not as easy as you think. But I don't know. I've never done that. Forgot to activate my take profit and stop loss today on my PA account. No, that's fine, Dave. You'll be fine. That's not a problem. Oh, is there? Wait. Chicago PMI news at 9:45? Wait, I didn't see that. Oh, yeah, you're right. 9:45 news. News in 5 minutes. News in 5 minutes. Thanks for that, Go In Trades. Hey, I appreciate that, Rob Moores. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. All right, we pull back a little bit back down to the 240s. Is this just going to keep ripping? Yeah, about a 40% win rate on 50Ks with the 5 contracts. Overall, about a 25% pass rate, though. Okay. Big trading ever after. That's not, I don't want, that's not good. That's not good. That's not what I want. I want you, but I do appreciate it. All right, pulling back to the 230s, 240s, I mean. I'm a little bit skeptical of this move, to be honest. I wouldn't be shocked if we just rip this thing lower now. So trying to be patient. What is it, Matty Matt? Oh, Matty Matt. That makes me feel bad. Man. I want you guys to get payouts. What is it? So I pass a 25K account and the 50K account. When I go to activate the accounts, I buy 2 PAs on the same 25K account. The 25K account activates, then another PA that's unassigned is there. Then I can buy the 50K PA and it activates. What? Say what? That doesn't sound like a scam. That sounds like a glitch. So I pass a 25K account and a 50K. When I go to activate the accounts, I buy 2 PAs on the same 25K account. Huh. I see. You could only, yeah, I see what you mean, but I mean, I guess you could still only do that for 20 accounts, but I see what you mean. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. All right, market, what is the plan? We do have news here in about 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Man, this is a good setup here for a long entry, but obviously with the news coming out, I am not going to take that. I see, Matty Matt. That's awesome. Yeah. You're a good guy, Matty Matt. Yeah, I did. That's the first I heard about that. Huh. Don't. Interesting. All right, market is making a move higher here. Let's see if we get above that 260. Maybe go test that 280 level all the way up here. It's going to be our next area of resistance. News did, that was on the news here, but not crazy. Not a crazy volatile move, but this is a pretty nice bullish move here at the open. Let's see if this wants to rip. Looks like kind of double topped up there at the 260s. Now we're kind of getting a pullback. That's a big wick. That's a nasty looking wick right there. Let's see if we pull back a little bit more here. All right. I mean, this is a tempting area actually to get long. It's very tempting. And I'm too late now, but I don't like trading this early in the day. The volatility is still pretty high. But that was a pretty decent setup there. No fun when these levels are tight. Yeah, go ahead and trades. I agree. We got basically VWAP. We got the pivot points right here. We got the opening range, overnight high. Huh. All right, let's see if we break above that 260 area. Looks like this wants to rip above the 260s here, is what it looks like. But we shall wait and see. We're right here at the pivot point. Right here at the 250s. Struggling to get above that 250s. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got distracted. Not distracted, but started in a conversation with someone else. All right, boys, we are pulling back to the 220s here. Also about to test VWAP here. I don't know, man. Don't really want to be... I just want to wait here. We're just going to wait. Now testing down below the 200s. Or testing the 200s here. Now it's a matter of how low will she go? How low can she go? Man, maybe we go test the lows of the overnight session down at the 120s. I mean, that would be a pretty crazy pullback, but I guess that could happen. Maybe we get a bounce. We might get a bounce here. Let's wait and see. Doesn't look like it, though. All right, let's see what we do here. Is this going to stair step, or are we just going to rip this thing higher now? See if we make another leg lower here. This is tempting to go long here, but I've not really my setup. It's just basically playing a bounce off the VWAP. We could easily just make another leg lower here. Looks like that might be what we do here. All right, we're just going lower. Down below, now below the VWAP, below the 200s. See if this continues. Maybe down, I don't know, maybe test the 120s down here. Hey, good morning, patient trader. Hey, didn't see you till now. Good morning, patient trader. Good to see you. Hope you had a great weekend. First time trading for real while you $300 Oh, really? Let's go, Trading After. Let's go. That's awesome. Congratulations. Anyone notice that you don't have to open Rhythmic if you use NinjaTrader? Yeah. Hey, good morning, randomizer. All right, we are about to make new lows here, or at least for the open. And down we go. Down through the 190s now. Down, let's see. About to test the open. So we opened at 180. New highs, says Design. Hey, why not? Why not? Maria, anyone see ICT beefing with Patrick Whelan this weekend on Twitter? I know, I did see that, Matty Matt. He called Patrick Whelan's girlfriend rented. That was oh man. I did see the drama on Twitter. Unbelievable. How about, by the way, guys, how about them Browns? How about those Browns, huh? Really just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Crazy. I just don't get it. I am so over the Browns already. We're 4 games in and I already don't care. That's how bad it is. Usually I will hang around until like game 10 and convince myself that, you know, better things ahead. Nope. 4 games in, I'm like, I don't even care anymore. It's crazy. All right, market, what's the plan here? We're just kind of slow grinding this thing lower now. Maybe we need to look for a short. Technically, right now, we should look for a short, but... Well, wow. There it goes, ripping down through the 180, or testing the 180s. Maybe we do need to look for a short here. If we get a good setup, I don't see a reason why not to take it. Lots of selling pressure. You're from Ohio and a Steelers fan? See, I don't even hate the Steeler fans anymore. That's how bad it is. Hasn't there been better things ahead 20 QBs ago? Yeah, but it's different. Like 20 QBs ago, at least I didn't have to be ashamed to be a Browns fan. Like I had more fun when the Browns were 1-31 in 2 seasons than these past 2 seasons because of our the QB we have and how we got him. That it's just a not fun experience. Just not a fun experience. After 5 years of letdowns, I had to change. That's rough. I want Baker back. Yeah, David Huber. Tell me about it. Yeah, our franchise. See, this is my take. Our owner is the problem. He just doesn't get it. It's just when he stays out of the day-to-day, I think the Browns are better, but once he starts to put his finger on things and mess things up, I'm pretty sure I feel confident in saying the whole Deshaun Watson trade was completely Jimmy Haslam. The great thing about being a Browns fan is you can always get into a fight with another Browns fan in the parking lot. True. Trading ever after, I did see that. You did call the reversal. Nicely done. And see, here's the key. Not only did you call the reversal, but you actually traded the reversal. That's what matters. That's what matters, and I love to see it. That's a sweet trade. All right, are we gonna bounce? Are we gonna bounce off of this 15-minute opening range low here? Let's wait and see. If we get a good setup short, we might have to take this. If not, let's just be patient, not jump the gun here. Prefer not to get trapped on a short here and then have the market rip to new highs. But right now, I still think we go lower. Let's see if we get filled. Okay, and we're in. We are in. All right, let's keep selling this. Bears, don't give up on me now. This is where I really wish I had 2 contracts. Oh man, I'll take that, but man, it's where I need to get better at holding. I'm just scared. This is if I had 2 contracts there, if I have 2 contracts there, I'm taking my profit on this one, and then I'm trying to get the move down to the 150s on the other contract, but I just don't think it's smart to, because we could bounce here again, and then what? I don't know. Yeah, John, see how I did not see they would play on fake grass is a dome. The whole stadium floor is a tray on wheels. After the game, the floor is wheeled outside so it can be in the sun. No way. That's awesome. Oh, look at that. Now it's going to rip right through it. It didn't even bounce. Oh, that feels bad. The other thing I could do is move my stop to break even. I'm just not a fan of that. I've done that way too many times and had it hit my stop and then it rips. It's kind of that all or nothing trade, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm okay with it. All right, it does look to me like we're going for the 120s here. Let's see if we get it. It'd be nice if we got a nice bounce here, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. Get a nice bounce here and get another entry short. Well, we would have hit my profit target if I would have just kept it. Come on, give me a bounce up, test this 170 area again, and then we want to go lower. I'm down. All right, testing that 165, 160, 170 level here now. I'm just going to wait. If we get a short setup, I'm going to take it. Man, I don't want to take it right here, though. Ugh. I don't want to take it right there. Hey, Trader, it's Chick in the house. Rad Poker in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Powell is speaking today around 2 o'clock, I saw. Oh, the market is treating us right. Yep. So far, so good. Yeah, I did see the Georgia-Alabama game. I did see that. All right, if we get a fill here, I guess we're in. Is it going to fill? It is going to fill. Come on, rip it. Rip it. I just need a test to the bottom here. Nothing crazy. Just need a retest. Nothing crazy. Oh, don't. Doesn't want to do it. Right here. Do it. Come on. Do it. Fill me. Just fill me, please. There we go. That's the spirit. I'm gonna wish I had 2 contracts here again. But hey, max 90, you're up 500. Let's go. Nicely done. Nicely done. And down we go. 140s. This looks like it's just in one of those downtrends. Slow rip lower. Let's see. Man, I should have. I don't know. I don't know if I. It's so easy to hindsight everything, but I know as soon as I go in with 2 contracts, I know as soon as I do that, we're going to get a big loss. But man, I really wish I would be in 2 contracts. It's still feeling very heavy here. Just no buyers, nothing. No one interested. Looks like we're going to go test that 120 area. The low of the overnight session lows. Here we go. Oh, I wish I would have held. We would be done for the day if I just stayed convicted on those 2 trades. Might get a bounce here at the 120s. Hold it. What a rip higher right there. Wow. Now that looks more like a trap now for the shorts. That is pretty nice move, rip higher there from 130s all the way up to the 160s in one candle. That's in about 1 minute time. Now I don't want to go short. That scares me when I see that kind of. We're right here at the 120 area, 130s. Let's just wait and see. Big move higher. Wow. That is a crazy rip. Okay, testing that overnight, that 15-minute opening range low right here at the 170s. Is it gonna rip right through that? If we rip right through this and we go through the EMA, I might look for a long here. That is a big bounce. That is a big bounce. Just trade the MNQ. Yeah, I thought about that too. I don't know. I definitely could. I even thought about just trading 10 micros and then taking half off, but man, those commissions add up when you start trading 10 micros. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a good idea, but it's definitely something I've considered. All right, we are breaking above that 170. Is it going to just keep going? Jeez, it looks like it is. This is crazy. There he goes, 180s. I mean, look at this bullish move. We went down from the 130s and we're at the 180s in 2 minutes. Man, if you got, that's also then like, this is a good example of like, if you try to get a nice runner going and you have your stop at break even, literally in 30 seconds, you can just get ripped to shreds. Which is why it's smart, just, I guess, yeah, take the profit and run. I don't know. I go back and forth on it. I don't want to chase this. I don't want to just chase this now, but I am definitely looking for a long now. I'm definitely looking for a long. We just need a pullback. Wow, look at that. Wow. This is some serious buying going on here. Very, very bullish. All right, we're about to test the 200 level. About to test the 200s. We were at the 120s, just 130s just a couple minutes ago. This market be crazy. Oh, wait, there is news? Oh, is this from Bowman talking? No, I didn't think Bowman was talking until later. Unless I had that wrong. Yeah. 155 is when Powell is going to speak. Unless there is someone else talking right now. Oh, let's go and trades. Okay, Bowman spoke an hour ago. Well, then it can't be that. JP Morgan has a monster expiration they are rolling out of the last few days. Maybe that's why the back and forth. I see. Yeah. It's still ongoing. Okay. I mean, whatever is happening, whatever is happening is pretty lit. All right, we touched the VWAP here, and now we're pulling back. The volatility has picked up quite a bit, so man, if I like right here actually would be a good short. I just don't have it in me to short this kind of move. But we all know this market could go right back down to the 120s pretty easily. But I ain't gonna step in front of it. Look at the 1 hour, it bounced right off the previous double bottom. Okay, I'm looking at the 1 hour on my other screen. Oh, wow, yeah. Well, not quite. But yeah, basically this 120 area right here that we're looking at is where the 120, 130 area is definitely a place where I had its previous support. We also have support at the 120, 130 area from all the way last week, September 25th. So it's definitely an area of prior support. Man, this is now starting to tempt me to go short. This wick here, this wick right here, technically, but yeah, now I'm definitely not shorting. Nope, we are not stepping in front of. This is not done yet. It wants to keep going. If it wants to keep going, we shall let her roll. See if we get above VWAP here. We need to get above the 200s. Oh, there it goes. Just ripping. Crazy. crazy. All right, it's now pulling back again down to the 200s. I probably should have been looking at a long there. I probably should have. It's also the end of the month. Yeah, actually, that's true. Today would be the September 30th. This is the last day of the month, folks. Tomorrow, October the 1st. That is crazy to me. That is crazy. Yeah, trading ever after. That's exactly what I'm seeing now. I wasn't paying attention to it, but I'm definitely okay not taking it just because of we were right at the EMA. We were right at in between the VWAP here. But when we pull back to here, having a buy stop order, like an entry trigger, anything above the 185 right here. If coming up and as soon as we break 185, 186, enter right there. That would have been a great setup. Take profit up here at the 198s. I didn't see it. I did not see it until it was too late. Does take profit refund the eval and activation if you get to payout? From, oh man, what is their current promotion? I want to say it's, what is it? What is it? I think you get a refund from your eval. Okay, it says get 50% off and 100% test refund in your first withdrawal. So you get a full refund of your test account, not the activation, and then 50% off. I'm just going, if you just go into I just went to the Take Profit Trader, like the website. If you just go to their website, it's right there on the front. Right there. See? 50% off, 100% test refund on your first withdrawal. What's my EMA setting? Just a 21 EMA. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. I don't have it in me to short this. I just don't. But this right here is a... Oh, yeah. This is ripping. Oh, I should... Ooh, this is so juicy. Oh. The volatility is too high for me right now. And this is where trading kind of messes with your mind because... I think it's okay not to trade here as soon as, or as long as we're in between the VWAP and the EMA here. Anything in this area right here could just be some choppiness. At least for me, I'm just gonna chill. Volatility definitely has picked up here. Now looks like it might want to keep going higher. Very choppy here all of a sudden. What is the account test fee? So it basically it's 5 days to pass and a 50% consistency rule on the evals. Am I using Replicanto? Yes, I am. I have tried a lot of other trade copiers. I've tried a lot of other ones, and this one is just the best. I really can't, I don't know what else to say. At least for me, it is. All right. Let's see if we break above this 210. Feel like you could make a case. You could have gone short, long here. Once you start doing that, it's time to... That means we're chopping. How many accounts can you potentially copy with Replicanto? Aluwatosin? I have no idea. As far as I know, I don't think there's a limit, but I didn't test it either. Wait. When? What? I haven't heard anything like that. What does everyone think the next Apex sale will be? I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm curious. I'm definitely curious. All right, looks like we're gonna we're just gonna trade between VWAP and the opening 15-minute range low. Is what it's starting to look like. I don't understand how all this live account stuff works. If you're chosen, you can't make money with Apex anymore. Can someone explain? Yeah, Namak. I don't know. I mean, obviously, like the whole thing with prop firms is to take people live. Like, I understand that perspective from Apex's viewpoint. They need to put people to a live account. But unfortunately, right now in the prop firm industry, in the prop firm space, putting people to a live account is looked at as a bad thing. And I think eventually that is going to change, but I do think that is going to change. I think that is going to be eventually looked at a little differently, but for the time being, it is what it is. People don't want to go live, but prop firms obviously need to take people to a live account. So I think props are going to start putting things in place that will be more beneficial for people to go to a live account. They're going to motivate people to go to a live account, whether they like it or not, if that makes sense. Mm. Man, this is tempting to go look for a good opportunity here. Are we going to go test the lows here again? So you will still get charged for your reoccurring evals. Well, I mean that's always been the case, Charles Ward. If you don't cancel your evals, you're going to get rebilled for it. That's nothing new. But if you get, are you saying if you get rebilled for it and you were in probation, if you get rebilled for, are you saying you can't use it? I don't know if All right. Trying to get some important emails sent out here to Apex. I got some questions. Got to be careful that I'm not too mean. If you're profitable, you would for sure go with Apex, so no point, Stefan. I mean, I think it's okay to go. I think it's totally fine to diversify on prop firms. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't force it. Apex is really unprofessional, but Top Step is way too expensive. Great name for a new prop firm. Wait, what is it? I am in probation and they said no more evals, but they didn't put a block on active eval charges. I guess that would, I mean, if you still want to have eval, or if you still want to have evals, then that would kind of be a good thing, I guess. If not, then just simply cancel the evals. That's not that difficult. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, Stefan, right now, definitely. Hey, Lawrence, good morning. Copy trading extravaganza. That's right, Lawrence. That is right. You know it. But all of a sudden, this market just completely going sideways, just chopping in between this VWAP and the opening 15-minute range low. Nothing to do here. Nothing to do here, folks. It's not, but I forgot to cancel one and asked for a refund and they wouldn't give me one. I see, Charles Ward. Yeah, I see what you mean, Charles Ward. So one thing I saw, Trader Cage or what's his name? He's been in probation since July, but he has gotten payouts approved. Basically, he just can't withdraw from his buffer. That's how he was explaining it. Now, that's the first that I've seen that where people are just taking, like, basically people are just taking, if you're in probation, everything is the same and you can still take payouts. And he showed multiple payout approvals, but it was just anything above the buffer zone. But again, like, those are things I'm trying to get clarity on it. I'm trying to find out, like, what exactly does what and what mean, and I have not gotten any good answers yet, unfortunately. I don't know what else to say. When I make my first million, I'm in. Yeah, just be aware. Like, I mean, you can do whatever you need to do, but if you dispute a credit card charge with a prop firm, you will be permanently banned from that prop firm. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. So if you, I mean, and here, like, I know of a guy that was literally, This is not a joke. I know of a guy and he got super upset. He literally put in a payout request of close to $20,000, and then he went and tried to do a chargeback. He tried to do a chargeback on all his credit cards for the activation fee for those accounts that he requested a payout on before they were approved. I mean, how stupid can you get? And he thought he was going to get away with it. Yeah, I understand what you mean, Charles, and that's totally fine. I guess I don't really think there's like a big. I don't really think that's a big deal in a sense of you're not going to be able to. Most of the time, they don't give you refunds on an eval that you forgot to cancel. That's not an Apex problem. That's a you problem. I hate to be blunt, but that's the truth. It doesn't hurt to ask, I guess, but it's not that you should expect to get a refund if you forgot to cancel an eval. But I know what you mean. Yeah, obviously, the whole 30-day, if you're in probation, what does that basically? Here, let me tell you guys what my questions are to Apex that I specifically am asking for questions. Is why, like, what causes someone to get the probationary email? Like, is that a gray area or is that a black and white rule violation that will automatically put someone into the probationary status? Like, what causes someone to be put in the probationary status? And then is it possible to be removed from the probationary status? And if so, how do they do it? Like, are there clear rules or clear direction on how you can be removed from a probationary status? And if not, then like those are things that need to be, that to me, that needs to be resolved. That needs to be answered. Yeah, 100% banned if you file a chargeback. Yeah, for sure. That's always how I do it. If I have an eval and I fail the eval and I have no plan of resetting it, I cancel it immediately. That's how I do it, because if I wouldn't, it would be a mess. It would be a mess. Yeah, exactly. Design and they did mention that in, okay, like that to me isn't as big of a deal, because in their original email, in their original thing, was if people that are in a probationary status, they will have different kinds of rules. And the main reason for that is so that the people, like, they can put people in a probationary status and have different rules, and that might be 2% of their user base, but then that way it doesn't affect everyone. It only affects a small portion of people. Now, right now, my point is, like, my point to them was basically this: if A, you don't know what will get you put into a probationary status, and if you don't know how you can get out of it, that is a big problem. That is a major problem, because then it's like, what is the point of taking that risk? All right, let's see if we can get above the VWAP here. All right, we're about to test this, test the VWAP here. Let's see if we rip up through the 210s. It definitely feels like we are back. The bulls are back. But when they send an email specifically saying you're not allowed to have any more evals, but you're not having, like, okay, Charles, I think that's where we're not understanding. They're saying that you can't have any more evals, but that ain't. So if you have evals that are not canceled, that's the whole point. The point is you can't buy new evals. If you have old evals that rebill, that's still allowed. Because that wouldn't be that would just be a rebilling of the prior current eval that you already had. If you don't want that, then you cancel it. But if you honestly, that it to me, knowing that, it makes me want to buy like a bunch of evals and not cancel them in case I get put in a probationary status. Then I can then decide if I want to have those be rebuilt or not. It might make me look at things a little bit differently regarding if I cancel my evals right away or not. Because at that point, the evals actually become a little more valuable to me. But I don't know. Guess what? I guess we shall wait and see. And yeah, maybe that's what they want go and trades. Maybe that's the point. We'll buy 1,000. I'm going to buy 50 evals, and I'm not going to cancel them and just keep them in the back burner. Oh. It's like can't stop, won't stop. Not when they're denying my payouts. Well, and obviously that's a whole different thing. Yes, Charles, I agree. I agree. Well, and exactly design. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Here's my theory. Here is my theory right now. I think the whole evaluating for a live account I think that's a little BS. I personally think the eval, I think the emails that you're getting is basically just you're being put on probation. And what I don't know is in 30 days, based on what other people are saying, people that are on probation, you can still get payouts and you can still get approved as long as you're above the threshold, but you just can't cycle through 20 accounts and get one payout, blow all the accounts, reactivate the next 20, and get one payout, blow them all, and then rinse and repeat. I think that's speculation on my part. But guess what? When we don't get clear answers from Apex, then we are forced to speculate. So, what you gonna do? They should just get rid of evals. Hey, maybe that's what they're gonna do. Maybe that's what they're gonna do. I have no idea. All right, now we're pulling back again. We just cannot seem to hold above the VWAP. Today is one of those days where the VWAP matters. VWAP lives matter today. John. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what it means. You get a personal phone call every day. CMB trades. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. Hey, Kraken. Good morning. Yeah, I agree, Ray. I agree, Ray. Like, see, here's the problem. I don't know if some of you probably don't remember this, but a year and a half ago, Apex tried to do like a buffer where you couldn't withdraw from the buffer zone. And they actually rolled it out like as a rule and as a new thing. And people got so upset. They got so upset and were so mad that they rolled back the changes and didn't do it. They got so much negative feedback from it that they didn't do it. Well, now we're back here again, and the problem is this, from what I see from this perspective, is there are too many people, and I guess I'm kind of one of them, but I'm like, I don't know what they want us to do. Like, there's too many people that are just doing the rinse and repeat, where they get a 50K account and they kind of do a mass, they might pass 50 evals, and then out of those 50 evals, they might pass 15 PA accounts. And then of those 15 PA accounts, they might get 5 of them to a payout. Okay. And then they just rinse and repeat that cycle. And I mean, that's where I'm like, my point is, like, that's the process, and that is literally a prop firm, and that is what you signed up for. And there's a reason a lot of prop firms have a buffer zone, and they don't allow you to withdraw from the buffer zone, and it is to prevent that kind of trading. But obviously, I don't know. I think that's the slippery slope that they're on, and they're kind of, they need to decide what they want to be. Recovery of the week. I want to see. Yeah, Charles Ward. I 100% agree with you. I just wish they would come out and clarify things exactly. I 100% agree with you. And I'm trying to get some clarity. I have posed some questions that I would like to have answers to. Supposedly I'm going to get some answers to them. If I do, I will probably make a video on it. But I'm not going to make a video and just speculate. Darrell is looking for upgrades on the trailing drawdown. Yeah, Mr. Wall Street. Well, see, there is one element of this that a lot of people don't want to even acknowledge that is true. And I'm not saying it is true, but I think the more things that I see, the more it makes me think that there is possibly some truth to this. And I was told this back in June. Back in June, I was told, because, like, Mr. Wall Street, your point is, why do they care? Don't they make their money off of eval fees? So if they make their money off eval fees, then why would they prevent someone from buying evals? And I think that's kind of the main, like, that's a big glaring question a lot of people have. But there is one element of this that I think, I'm not saying I believe this, but I'm starting to believe it a little more. And that is that Apex is currently working with regulators, that they are actually in the middle of working with regulators, and a lot of these changes and stuff is being made to align with the regulations that are coming. I don't even want to really go out and say that because I'm not sure that I believe that, but I was told that 3 months ago, and I don't know. I really don't know. So I'm not going to say, but if you keep that in the back of your mind, some of these changes start to make a little more sense. But I don't know. I do not know. Okay, let's see if we break above the 210s here. Let's see if we can do it. Look at the RTY chart. All right, I'll do it for you. Is this RTY? Yep. Okay, so we started. Oh wow, we're just going higher on RTY, huh? Oh, some nice pullback entries too. Friends don't let friends trade the RTY, says Ray. Well, yeah, again, Ray, that's where I was. That is pure speculation, and I hesitate to even bring it up because I'm not. Here's what I was told. Okay, I'm just going to say what I was told, and then you guys can decide if it's true or not. I was told that back in April, May, the regulators came in and they picked Apex because they were the biggest firm and they were the biggest in the industry, and they're going to use them as what the standards are going to be, and working with them on what and how the regulations are going to be set up. That's all I say that with like I said, I'm not sure I believe that, but the same can be said about friends trading NQ. Yeah, friends don't let friends trade NQ. Oh, we all like it. Why would Apex not disclose? Well, why would they disclose that? They would never disclose that. They probably are not allowed to disclose that, to be honest. Or you don't all of a sudden come out and announce, hey, we're working with regulators. He would definitely not do that. Why would they not also do it with top? Well, at the time, back in March, April, Top Step was a 10th the size of Apex. They've been in the industry longer, but they were really, you could only have 3x. If you looked at user base and you looked at payouts, they were maybe a 10th the size of what Apex was back in April. I don't know how it is now. I'm sure that gap has significantly closed, but, you know, or gotten less, but back in April, it wasn't really that close. The CEO from FTT would disclose it. Exactly, Neo. That's, again, I don't know. I'm not going to talk much more on it because I don't really know that I believe it. Or it also sounds to me like kind of a little bit of it sounds too much like a convenient excuse. Okay, at least that's what I thought back in June. But the further and the longer that this, like, it's something that in the back of my mind, it keeps making more and more sense. That's all. Yeah, I saw SH. Top Step, I think Top Step is probably close to 18. I think Top Step is around 18 to 20 million in payouts per month by now. At least from what I gather, which is very, I mean, that's really good. That's significantly better than what they were like in April. And I'm sure that Top Step has really benefited from a lot of these rule changes that Apex is doing. I mean, they have to be. There's no doubt. Now there's trade rumors that Amari Cooper might get traded to the Chiefs. Oh man, we are the Browns are so back. The Browns are so back. We are back to the basement dwellers. Do we know what Powell's talking about in 2.5 hours? I have no idea. Who knows? If I would know Powell, it's going to be more rainbows and butterflies. But hey, what do I know? They have Durrell oiled up in the dancing pool on the Didi party. John. Oh man. I will say the whole P. Diddy thing has made for some just unbelievable memes. There's nothing I like more than looking at and just scrolling through Twitter and enjoying some very hearty laughs from people with some great memes. Oh, it crackles me up. Oh, it's good times. But man, this price action has died. I have no desire to trade this. We've made some money today at least. I would like to have, you know what would be cool? You know what? You know how close I went to 2 contracts this morning? I was doing some back testing overnight or over the weekend, and I was like, man, if I would go to 2 contracts and just, try to look for a bigger profit target on the second one. But then I knew better. I knew better. And I decided, nope, that is some terrible risk management. And it would take literally 2, maybe 3 losing trades, and these accounts would be toast. Design knob. Yeah. What? 2 minis, even 3. What could go wrong? Maybe John. John, are you still hating on Taylor Swift, John? I know deep down you have a thing for her. It's totally fine. It's okay, John. I won't tell anyone. Just between me and you. Oh man, that's too funny. John, I can't be canceled. Oh, you crack me up. Hey, you just locked in 1,000 from FTT miss trading. That's awesome. Congratulations. Uh-oh, you're about to go full port, Namak. Slowly raise your hands and step away from the keyboard. We do not need that. Yeah, exactly, design. That's what I'm thinking. John's got all kinds of Swifty swag laying around. He's got like a dedicated room upstairs. The whole room is covered in Swifty posters all across the wall. There's oh man. Did you guys hear the so Chamar Chase from the Bengals, he had a long touchdown run where he kind of slipped out of a couple tackles. Like he slips out of a couple tackles, goes on to score a touchdown, and the reporters asked him. The reporters asked him afterwards. They asked him if he was wearing baby oil during his 63-yard touchdown against the Panthers. You got to see the interview because he does the old. he does a double take on the question, and then he goes and makes a P Diddy reference. Oh, P Diddy just does not. It will never end. Oh man. You have to wonder if this has helped Johnson and Johnson or if it's hurt them. I agree. I mean, you got to think it would have helped them. But it's the old saying of no public, like there is no such thing as bad publicity. But I mean, it's just crazy to me. How would a guy? But then what really cracks me up even more is the fact that his lawyer, his lawyer comes out and his lawyer just tells them like with a straight face, he goes, well, he just likes to buy in bulk. Oh man. Oh, it's just too much. He won't stop. Yeah, that's right, Gigarick. Can't stop, won't stop. Then Costco immediately sells. Oh, we don't sell it in bulk. Oh, I don't know. I don't know that much about lawyers. I'm not claiming to be a genius in this field, but I think he might want to get a new lawyer. He might want to get a different lawyer. That's all I'm saying. Uh, all right. Are we going to rip through the 20s? Let's see if we actually get a breakout here. I mean, we're just slowly grinding higher now. It does definitely looks good for the bulls. This here was just a trap, 100% trap here. All right, 220s. Looks like it wants to keep going higher. $220s pushing the 230s here. They should auction off autograph bottles of baby oil. Only thing I know is I can never look at baby oil the same way. I can never look at that the same way. If I walk in anyone's home and I see that they have baby oil, red flags immediately. I don't care if it's even just one bottle. I can't help it. Diddy has ruined that for me now. Just completely ruined it. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Who does that? By the way, the other thing, like I know we don't talk about this a lot on stream, but the Guardians, I was so sad for Jose Ramirez that the game got canceled yesterday. He needed a double and a home run to have to join the 40-40 club, and they ended up having a rain delay, and they ended up just canceling the game. And with no makeup game, the Guardians are going to play one less game, I guess, and Houston is going to play one less game than the rest of baseball. I don't know, man. That doesn't seem fair. What is the oil for? Mistrading? Oh, man. There are some questions we can't answer here. There are some questions we do not know or want the answer to. After a payout, how do you know how many days you are trading for the next pay period? It's a great question, Sharuz. That is a great question. How do I track it? I think you can go in and see the date that you submitted your payout, and then I just kind of backtrack it from there and try to keep track. But I've started to, I mean, for me, it's not really a big deal because I always take more than 10 days in between my payouts. I don't trade aggressive enough for that to matter. So I don't really keep track. I just kind of, once the pay period is open, I know if I am 10 days or usually I'm closer to 15, 20 days traded than I am to 10. But it is from the day you requested. Yes. So when you request is when it starts over. Like that's when it starts again. So any day after you requested and you traded, you can count that as a traded day towards your next payout cycle. All right, we still now just pulling back. Oh, I might take a long entry here. If we get a really good entry signal. I'm a little hesitant, but just got to be careful here that we don't see a big reversal here. Yeah, now it's starting to look a little shady here. Looking a little questionable here for a long. Still. Oh yeah, Sujay, you're right. In the request window, it would tell you how many days traded you had when you requested. So then you could go off of that. Yeah, true. I think actually that's how I track it usually. True. NVIDIA looks like a pretty good entry at about 120. Hey, let's go, Captain Kirk. All right. Are we going to roll over here? I'm not going to take any trade here. I don't like it. Looks like we're going to sell off a little bit more here. Hey, Jakev. I apologize if I'm butchering your name, but thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. There should have been a ticker for Diddy's oil. Has anyone in here been banned from getting new evals? Yeah, there was a couple people already. Do you know if I buy an Apex account today, will the 85 activation expire after tonight? Soul Search Gurus. So if Apex doesn't extend the current promotion for the $85 activation fee for the lifetime fee, if they don't extend it, then tonight at midnight is the last that you can take advantage of that. So, you know, I hope if they're I really hope they extend that promotion. I've been thinking about passing. I probably should have, and I might regret this. I probably should have passed a couple more evals and taken advantage of that $85 lifetime fee. I am kind of banking on it that they will extend that promotion, but I do not know if they will. I don't know if they will. All right, we're kind of at the bottom of this channel now. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, continuing to pull back here. Just a slow pullback from the, we tested the 230s and then just now dropping. All right, now I don't know what to do. There is a ticker, JNJ. That's true. Is actually, that makes me wonder, is J&J What is their price? What has their stock price done the last month? It looks like it's not done really much. Let's see if we bounce off of the 15-minute opening range low here. We could definitely see a bounce here. We could see a bounce. Be tempting to... I don't think it's worth it. Not for me. I don't want to be forcing trades here. Oh, wow, we did get a big... We did get that big bounce off of that 15-minute opening range low. Now, will it continue? All right. We're testing that VWAP right here. This is tempting to go on a... Man, this is tempting to short right here at VWAP. Not sure it's worth the risk to reward, though. Like if we would go back below right here, which it does not look like. It doesn't look like we're going to do that. So never mind. You go higher, baby. You keep going higher. That's fine. I don't mind it. Did someone get that? Sharouz, did you get that trade? Did you get that trade off of that 15-minute opening range low? And that was a beautiful trade right there. Nicely done, Sharouz. I love to see it. If I'm moving to a live account, not that I know. Not that I'm aware of. What a rip higher. Wow. What a nice move. Now, let's see if we can get above the 40s and take out the 60s here. If the bulls really are serious, we'll get a move and test the high of day here. If the bulls are not serious, if they're not serious, we will pull right back down into this congested range. Nice trade, Shrews. That's nice. Very nice. What do you think I should do? Got 250K PAs, 2K from passing. If you have, man, that's a tough dilemma, Citizen Zero. If you're asking me what I would do, I'll tell you that, but you do what you need. You do what is right for you, but I would at least take one eval and try to pass at least one of them, just in case they don't extend that sale. I kind of like, my gut instinct tells me that they are not going to extend it. I hope I'm wrong. I totally hope I'm wrong, but I kind of, they've already extended it once, so I'm afraid they're not going to extend it again, but I really hope I'm wrong. You know what I wish? I wish they would just take away the monthly fees and don't even have them, but just do only one-time fees. But just make, like, they don't all have to be $85. Like the 300K account obviously probably should be a little higher, but don't make them like they used to be. And just do the lifetime fees instead of monthly. I hate the monthly fees. I do. I just don't like them. But I also don't like paying. I don't like paying more for the one-time fees. I want the best of both worlds, man. Don't we all? Don't we all? All right. Are we going to double top up here at the 2030s? Hey, Imabu in the house. How are you doing? Did you see the Apex 2.0? I've heard a couple people mention it. What's the rumor? What are people's like? I don't understand. What's the deal? If I pass an eval after the sale, do I still get the lifetime $85 lifetime fee, KK bros? No, you wouldn't. If you pass an eval today and activate and pay for the eval before midnight tonight, then you could take advantage of it. But yeah, that's a good point too, John. I don't know, Niels. From what I've seen, it's just a meme and people are just complete speculation. And seems to me like a pretty good marketing ploy by someone is kind of what it sounds like more than anything. But hey, what? I don't know. I have no idea. You know what? Here, guys, I've been meaning to say this because every prop firm, you know what they say, right? Every prop firm is like this. It's like your success is our success. We do well when you do well. We just want the best for the trader. And like, you know what I would do if I was a prop firm? If I was to create a prop firm, here's what I would do. I'd be like, your failure equals profits for us. I'd just be honest. I'd be like, we are banking on that you will fail. You suck as a trader and we take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's reality. 90% of you suck and we will take advantage of those odds. That is literally what I would say. But hey, if you are a 10% that actually is profitable, we will definitely pay you. But 90% of you will fail and we are going to take advantage of it. That's just how it is. I actually think 90% of prop firm traders would be like, yeah, dude, that's honest. Finally a prop firm just being honest. You know, that is the truth. They should get 10% of their stake to the losers. It would be truth in advertising. Exactly. Nobody would choose my prop firm. Oh yeah, they would, D. They would. They'd be like, oh wow, that's different. I kind of like it. If I would see that on a prop firm, I would be immediately attracted to trading with that prop firm. Because you know why? Because it would tell me that they're actually honest and not just putting up a big facade of, oh, your success is our success. You do well, we do well. Actually, that's not true, is it? You, my friend, were lying. Only maybe 1% of people, of users, actually get moved into a live account. And that is the only time that you do well, I do well. Okay? That's the truth. I mean, it is. Or the new slogos of for the trader. Oh. Anyway. Anybody got blocked from buying emails but didn't get the email? Keith, not that I've heard. What's up with Apex Discord, Namak? I think I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing. Yeah, you get a free case. Yeah, you get a free case of Nutty Bars if you make it to a payout. That's my current promotion that I would do for the month. Meanwhile, I would have a ticker. On my website, I would have a ticker count that would show how many evals currently are failed. I'm not even kidding you when I say I would do that. I would have a ticker, current amount of evals failed, current amount of payouts, and everyone can see for themselves. It would just be transparent. It's just transparent, a transparent prop firm. And the transparency is, if you fail, I make money. 90% of traders fail historically. That's without any rules. It's even higher, probably closer to 95% of traders fail. They will. So I would just tell them that in the prop firm on the front page, you fail. I know you guys suck at trading, and I'm going to take advantage of it. It would be the greatest thing ever. It would be awesome. I would so do that. I would so do that. Oh, it would tickle me. When you fail, we sleep well. When you fail, I buy more stuff. But then I would also make it very clear that if you are a portion of the 5% that actually make money, you can be rest assured that I will pay you out, because you'll see right on the ticker, I would show how many evals currently are failing, how many payouts we currently made, and you would see a running total of our profit and loss every day. It would be like a live feed of the prop firm's current profit and loss. And it would be attracting to people, because people would have zero concern with people not getting paid out. It would just be transparent. It would just be honest. You know, hey, you fail, I make money. You make money, I pay you. That's how it works. You cannot even imagine how many combines are failed just because of traders YOLOing versus trading. Oh, 100% patient trader. I know. That is definitely true. Oh, man. Don't tell the truth. The regulators would be forced to shut you down. No, I could also be honest with how many live traders I currently have. So that is, here's my argument. Okay. My argument with prop firms is this. Okay. So if you trade your own account with a $2,500 drawdown, let's say for argument's sake, if you give $2,500 to 1,000 people, okay, you give $2,500 to 1,000 people, and of those 1,000 people, how many people do you think would get to a $5,000 would make $5,000 in profit? So in other words, would have their account balance to $7,500 before they would lose the $2,500, because that's the theory. Because if we're doing evals and also the funded account, there's two steps. You would first need to pass an eval, then you would need to get to the profit threshold in order to make a payout, right? So that would mean how many traders out of 1,000, if they have $2,500, would make 5,000 before they lose 2,500. I would dare bet that 90% or 95% of people would fail, right? That is with no rules, okay? With no rules whatsoever. So if 95% of those people fail, like, the model isn't like that, basically says that the prop firm isn't taking advantage of anyone. The prop firm is literally just giving you an opportunity at a lower cost in order to improve your skill. That is literally what the prop firm is doing. That would be my argument to a regulator. Okay? That would be my argument. My argument would be that we're giving someone an opportunity that is equal. Peter, I need you. Peter, I need you to use your indoor voice, first of all, okay? My ears are bleeding. My ears are bleeding because you're yelling at me, okay? But that is essentially what prop firms are doing. They're just taking advantage of the statistics that most people fail in trading. And then the benefit of that is if they have a user base of 40,000 users, you might find 20 to 100 to 100 or 200 people, like 200 people that are actually profitable. You might find that rare gem of someone that is actually profitable. Okay, so now you have some very valuable data that you can use to your benefit. Okay, that is when the trader and the prop firm's interests align, and they're now, aligned with each other. They both want one to win. If the trader continues making profits, the prop firm will also make profits. I don't know, Peter, but you're losing me. You're losing me by the second. You got about 5 seconds to tell me what you need to tell me, and then we're moving on. Spit it out. Spit it out, man. So the truth is, tell us. Hey, Rob, good morning. I've been trading 26 years now. Oh dear. Here it comes, folks. Rob, do we know what happens if the probation people don't pass the 30 days? That is what I'm trying to find out, Rob Judd. If I find out, I will be sure to share it. I will probably do a video on it just for clarity. Peter, here, let me make it clear, Peter. The golden rule of money management is to have, under any circumstances, 0.2% of minimum stop loss. There it is, folks. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. I don't know about you guys, but I know I will sleep a lot better. Could have taken a trade right here, to be honest. I did not see it. I was too distracted by Peter here. Take it easy on it. Take it easy on him, guys. Peter's just trying to help. Peter is just trying to help. Be kind. Jeez. Oh, man, you guys are brutal. Oh, man, you guys are brutal. Did I just cut myself on a water bottle? I feel a lawsuit coming up right now. I just think I drew blood. I think I drew blood opening my water bottle cap. And you saw it live on stream. Lawsuit incoming. Seeking $2 million in damages. Emotional scarring. I don't know. All right, let's see if we break above the 230s. Let's see if we can break above. New Porsche, 700 horsepower. Hey, John. What? Was that my trading finger? It was on this hand. So technically, no. I feel like then I could probably seek maybe 4 million in damages, but being that it was, I will probably live. Peter, go back to bed. You guys are brutal, man. Peter's just trying to help. He's just trying to help. All right, here we go. Above the 30s, above the 230s, man. It looks like we want to try for that high of day. It wants to do it. I can feel it. That is a sick car right there. I will say. I'm not much of a car guy, though. I am just not much of a nice cars. They just don't really get my they just don't really do it for me. You know what I see? This sounds wrong, but when I see a nice car going down the road, you know what the first thing is that I think of? The first thing I think of when I see a really nice car, like I'm saying like a Lamborghini or something, when I see a car like that, you know, the first thing that goes through my mind is, man, why would you spend so much money when I can buy something for way less that drives on the road just as well? Like when I go from point A to point B in my life, when I go from point A to point B in my life, I could give two you know whats about who is impressed with what I'm driving or not. Like, I could care less. I could care less if I turn heads or not. I want something reliable, and I want something that I know works, and I want something that I know won't fall apart, you know? But if it gets me from point A to point B and doesn't rattle, then I'm good. Anything above that is just spending money that I could have used elsewhere. I could have used it to go golfing. I could have used it to put in a putting green in my lawn. You name it. There's so many other things that I could have used that money for. But that's coming from the thought and the mindset from someone that is not a car guy. I know other people, car guys, it's a whole different universe, and that's I'm not hating. I'm not hating on car guys. If you're a car guy, that's great. I'm just saying I ain't him. I am not him. But I think we have Dario Trader, yeah. Jesus came in on a donkey. A normal car is good for me. Jay Dez. That is true. That is true. Oh, look at it. Hey, we're about to test the highs of the day. We are about to test the highs of the day. I feel like, man, someday maybe I'll be a good enough trader that I can recognize a trap like this right here. This was such an obvious trap trade. Maybe someday I can be a good enough trader that I can recognize this immediately and jump in long here and actually hold until we test the highs of day. Someday. Someday, maybe. Then I'll be like ICT. Man, I'm still appalled. I am just appalled, and I'm at the point where I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm kind of impressed how much crap that ICT keeps talking on Twitter, and he's still not anywhere on the leaderboard for the Robbins Cup. It's amazing. And I'm at the point where I'm actually impressed. And we pull back. Knew I see I could take this. Oof. Probably should have taken that trade there. Yikes. I didn't see it. I didn't see it set up. I was not paying attention. Should have been paying attention there. My problem, I suck with a clutch. Oh, really? I have never in my life driven a stick shift. Okay? And I probably never will. If I'm somewhere stranded in the middle of the desert and it's between me figuring out how to drive a stick shift or dying, there is a chance that I will die. That's how much I know about driving a stick shift. Like, that's where we're at. Nice trade, Sharuz. See, Sharuz, you're killing it. You're taking the trades that I miss. And I'm happy for you and also slightly upset. But man, the 231s was my entry. Very easy entry, and I just did not. I did see it when we were already at the 35s. I could have just jumped in, but I hate chasing when I miss my original entry. But nice trade, Sharuz. How do you get total to show up on my Ninja accounts, Eddie? This is the account dashboard from Affordable Indicators. That's how. And you can also see your drawdown amounts, which is really nice. What in the world? Ah. All right, let's see if we take out this high of day. No after hours trade. Let's go, Sharuz. Yeah, Citizen Zero. I totally missed this trade. No excuse. No excuse. I was not paying attention. It wasn't even chat. I was just not paying attention. I was looking at an article. I was looking at a very interesting article that I just saw on my Twitter feed. March 26th, 2024. Melissa Footlick, Robin Simpkins, Aaron Clark, Toby Ed, and Jay has a lawsuit against Topstep and Michael Patak. Huh. This is, I mean, at first I was not, I saw the Twitter post and I thought, I wondered if this was actually legitimate, but it is a legitimate. It is actually. In the Northern District of Illinois. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like someone is accusing that Michael Patak or Topstep, and they are commingling resources between Patak Holdings and Topstep, inaccurate accounting for both companies, and it looks like these are former employees. I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true. Anyway. Yeah, that's your district, John? I don't know. Do some research in it. Look at it. Yeah, trading ever after. Does Apex pay? Yes, they do. If you follow the rules. If you follow the rules, I mean, yeah, Apex will definitely pay. All right, pull them back. ES is better than the 650 US drawdown fixed or the 2K moving drawdown. I mean, I would do the 2K moving drawdown, Charles. In my opinion, that is better. I think it's a lot easier. Just take your profits. I personally think that is better, but all right, let's see. See if we continue to pull back. Maybe we test this EMA. Why? Because you only have 650 drawdown. I know it's static drawdown, but everything depends on your first couple trades. If you have a losing trade right off the rip, it makes it really difficult. You have to start out really, really slow. Oh my word. What is happening? Is there news, guys? Is there news? That was crazy spike higher right there. Man, I almost put a buy order right there. Imagine if I would have. I wish I would have. Yeah, what was that? Black coffee. I agree. I have no idea what that was. Maybe a fake out, possibly. That was kind of weird. Kind of looked like a trap. Might have been a trap for the longs. I don't know. Let's wait and see. Just spiked higher by about, what, 10 points or so? Yeah, he speaks in an hour, over an hour and 20 minutes from now. I was black coffee. Oh no. Oh no. I was short. Keyword was. That is rude. Please tell me that you weren't short and you had your stop right here above the highs. And that market just did that to you. That is dirty. That is just flat out rude. I would be mad. I would be mad right now. I would be so mad. Oh. Let's see. Let's feel like we were going lower now. Design. Did you only risk 0.2% there? Question mark. If you didn't, I think we're going to pull back a little bit more here. Hey, Charles, thanks. Some say Apex doesn't not pay, Charles. Yeah, there's a lot of people that say a lot of things online, but no, if you follow their, okay, let me say this. Apex paid out 32 million last month. So I'm going to say that maybe that was the minority. I don't know. But do they deny payouts if you break the rules? Yes, they do. 100%. Oh, do I want to take this? Do I want to take it long here? Jeez. My long entry would be right here. I'm going to wait. I don't know. This thing doesn't look that. What in the... What in the world? Are you kidding me? I was muted. What? When was I muted? When did I mute myself? Sorry about that, guys. That was my first accidental mute in probably 10 months or so. If Johnny had 3 peaches and Martha had 9 apples. Oh, design. Twice in a day. What are you talking about, John? Don't be out here spreading FUD. That was my first accidental mute in months. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Traitorous chick. I knew that would bring you out of your wherever you were. Oh man. It has. I have gotten better. Better though, if I can talk. Oh, you know what? I need to. Man, this is starting to look like the start of possibly a pull lower here. We keep making an attempt and then we fall back down. Not good. Not good if you're long. Very good if you're short. Mike Harper. Did you read P. Diddy drug mix coke, tranquilizers, and Viagra? He mixed coke, tranquilizers, and Viagra in the same drug. Shake my head. Shake my head. I'm pretty sure, what did he also use some baby oil just for the texture maybe? I don't want to be a cleanup guy for those parties. Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine the maids? They're sliding and slipping all over the place. They probably have to walk into the rooms with one of those shoes that are like metal spikes on them just so they can walk. Oh my gosh. I really wish I would not have just had that visual. Did you change your strategy after passing the test phase, meaning going crazy until you fund the accounts then after? Charles, so in the beginning, Charles, if you're new, then please take my advice. I beg you. If you're a new trader, do not YOLO your evals and trade aggressively on your evals. Take it slow. Just start out with one account at a time and take it slow and steady until you feel comfortable. There's different phases that you go through. When you start out, it's going to be difficult just passing evals. And then once you pass, it's going to be another hurdle to get those funded accounts to a payout. But just take it slow. Don't go trying to YOLO evals and then thinking that you can get funded accounts to a payout. It just is not reality, unfortunately, for most people. So take it slow and I mean, just trade like you would normal. Trade like you would normal account, and then take it slow in the funded accounts. You're gonna learn way more that way than YOLOing evals and going that route. Darrell appreciates your YOLO. I'm sure he does. I am sure he does. Darrell. All right, we keep trying to make a move here, but it is starting to look like we're just bleeding lower. It's that time of the day. It's 12:42, so kind of that time of day as well. I need to watch. I've got my truck in to get fixed, and I'm expecting a phone call once it's done. Yeah, we're just continuing to bleed lower. I'm really, really happy that I avoided getting trapped in this little pullback here. This is usually where I can get trapped pretty easily in some of these pullbacks. But once we failed right here to make another high, I'm not going to bite at this one. I've been around. I've seen things. The thing is, I can grow accounts, but I take too much time. Sometimes I have the impulse to go bigger. Okay. I mean, so Charles, yeah, I feel like there's a difference, or I look at it differently. Like if you're consistently getting payouts, with prop firms, then I don't think it's a bad thing to YOLO, so to speak, YOLO evals, because if you've proven that you can take funded accounts and get them to a payout, then obviously you just want to be trading in that environment and not wasting your time trading evals. But if you're not consistently getting payouts in the funded process, then you need to be spending a lot more time in the evals, just gaining just, you know, just gaining experience and screen time, really. Oh, I'm sorry, Black Coffee. That sucks. I have 10 minutes. Wait, what time? 12:50. Yeah, I would, Chip, but I mean, maybe it's different for other people. I think I think some people maybe trading on a sim account and a paper account, maybe that is different for them, but unfortunately, at least for me, it's just not. You can't take your results and expect anything similar when you move to when it actually matters. And we continue to pull back. How long did it take me to fund the 20 accounts? Oh, man. I'm not sure. You mean my first ever 20 accounts? My first ever 20 accounts? I think it took like 7-8 weeks, I want to say, but I'm not sure. That's kind of going off memory. It keeps like just teasing. This move lower keeps teasing that it wants to go higher, but it doesn't. Okay, Fed speaks at 1? I thought it was 155, Matthew. Isn't it 155? At least that's what it said. How much did I risk per trade in order to comply with the rules? I mean, you can risk as much as you want on an eval. Doesn't affect the rules. On an eval, it's the Wild West. There are no rules. But I didn't have a specific set per trade that I risked, really. I don't know, wood chip. I think it depends per person. I've tried paper. I've done the paper trading route quite a bit. And it's not the same. It ain't the same. As much as I want to believe it is, it really wasn't. Wait, Financial Juice says 1 o'clock? Really? I always look at the calendar. Maybe I'm wrong. Mine says, which I get my news from Forex Factory, and that says 1:55 p.m. Fed Chairman Powell speaks. Huh. Interesting. Man, this is tempting to buy this. You know what? I am gonna take a stab at this, but I'm gonna use micros. I am gonna use micros. All right, 2 micros. Let's see if we test this high. And if we do, great. If not, it's fine. Rip it, rip it. See, why didn't I use minis? Should have used minis there. So it's unfortunate. Wow, what a nice trade. All right, I'm just gonna move my stop to break even. If we get stopped out, it's fine. I love when I enter trades and it just immediately goes in my favor. Like zero drawdown. Does the 1-day pass code still work? Yeah, 1-day pass is still in effect. Yep. Design knob. It's a 300K, 7 grand. Jeez. Man, those evals are no joke. Hey, Thomas, how we doing? Excuse me. And we might get stopped out here, to be honest. That's going to be a little bit of a feels bad. Why you be like this? Why must you stop me out? You were doing so good. I thought we had a thing. I thought we had an understanding. We did not have an understanding. We did not have an understanding, I guess. You hate to see it. We could not, just couldn't keep going. Now, if we go... Let's just wait and see. This thing could continue to roll over. Maybe it wants to go test the VWAP. The VWAP. Hey, from India. Hey, how we doing? I am not muted, Neho. You almost got me, though. You almost got me. I am not muted. Testing. 1, 2. Am I muted? Okay, it was you. Okay. Whew. You almost got me. You almost got me. Yeah, that's a good point, Design. We have not traded above the overnight range. The overnight low was 120s. The overnight high was the 280s. And we have not made a move outside of the... That is kind of crazy. Is Apex give payout to India? I don't know. I'm sure it's on their FAQ. I know that they have banned countries, but I don't know which ones. Let's see. Let me search. See if I find it. The list of countries we are not able to service at this time. Let's see. India. We got Haiti, Iran, Iraq, Jersey, Jordan. I don't see India. So Apex allow option trading? No, this is only for futures. It says Jersey. I mean, I didn't even know Jersey was a country. Okay, I didn't even know there was such a thing. Do we want to read through the whole list? There's a lot. There's quite a bit of them here. Okay, I learned something to do. I did not know that there was a country that is named Chad. Okay, now I gotta know. There is a country called Chad. There's no shot. Chad? Let's see. Ah, would you look at that? It is. Alrighty, never mind. It's in Africa, right? Dead center in Africa. Lots of desert. Okay, you guys were right. See, you guys are a lot smarter than I am. All right, let's look at some other names that I have no idea. I'm going to look at some other names that does not seem like a country. Grenada? Oh, I know Grenada. Huh. Wait, is Jamaica in here? Nope. Oof. Russia. Cannot trade from Russia. Take that, you Russian spies. I don't see any other ones that seem... I kind of want to know where the country Jersey is located. Where is Jersey, the country, located? Now I want to know. Oh, look at that. Jersey is like this little island just north, kind of north of France. Little tiny little country. A tiny little island. Huh, I see. As you can tell, I don't get out much. I do not get out much. Wait, Jersey is a tax haven, part of the UK? Ah, I see. I learned something new today. There you go. Most people learn that in 9th grade. Well, that's probably why I don't know it, okay? I only went to 8th grade. Was that supposed to be some kind of thick joke? See, the Amish, when you're Amish, you graduate at 8th grade. That's just how it is. I didn't pick the rules. We come to trade and you get a lesson in geography. Yeah, exactly. You never know when you tune in. When you tune in here, you never know what you're going to get every day. Every day is something new. Today we learned about risk management and we learned about seeing the trees through the forest. We learned about countries, and that's off the top of my head. That's all I think we learned today, but you never know, man. Oh, okay, Matthew. It updated to 155. All right, cool. Good to hear. All right, yeah, we're just pulling back. I'm very glad that we have a stop at break even here. That was just a little bit of a fake out. A little bit of a fake out right there. And that's all right. 2% trading ever after. That's right. We learned about risk management. People with PhDs don't make the amount of money that he is making. Who's he? Am I he? I'm an example of why high school is unnecessary. Hey, we do not want to turn this channel into a you don't need an education, okay? I don't want to be the you guys gotta remember, I have a 11-year-old son right now that I'm trying to get to understand that school is important, okay? We got to be careful what we say here. I can already hear him. I can already hear him. He's like, but Dad, you didn't go to high school. Burn all the books and just do what Nutty says. That sounds like an absolutely terrible idea. Well, this price action kind of got me thinking maybe, just maybe, I should just call it a day. Because I sure don't like what I'm seeing. And I would prefer not to. Honestly, this is what this account is doing. If you would look at a price action on what my account balances on these 9 accounts have been doing since I started copy trading all of them, this is literally what it would look like. Boom, 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 right here. This little section right here. It's very choppy. My accounts need a breakout. We need a breakout. Bad. We need a breakout. Oh, Justin, you just got here? I'm sorry, man. Nutty Jr., what did we learn today? Market only goes up. Very good, son. No design. We also learned about seeing the forest through the trees. We also learned about 0.2% risk management. You guys can't, these are important lessons that you guys need to know. And we learned about Chad. Chad is a country in the middle of Africa. Oh, you guys know what? I wanted to show you guys something. Hang on. I wanted to show you guys my I'll wait until before I end stream. I'll show you guys. I was having fun over the weekend making a video. Does the 1 day pass count if I buy it today but pass it tomorrow? Yes, it will count. Yeah, for tomorrow. Yeah, you can buy it today. You can pass it in one day. You don't have to, Nicholas. Here's the thing. You can take your time. You do not have to pass in one day. Hey, look who's here. Kellyanne is in the building. How you doing, Kellyanne? How we doing? How was your day? Did you have a green day today? Hopefully. You know, we're in a world. This is proof, guys, that we are living in a world where we can get along. 3 months ago, man, I wasn't sure that me and Kellyanne were going to be able to work out our differences, but look at us. Look at us. We're having a civil conversation, being adults, being friendly. This is an example of anything is possible. Teach yourself, teach your kids, if nothing else. Anything is possible. We can all get along. We're bros. We are now bros. I love it. I love to see it. Good times, man. Oh, good times. Scalping with Tom. I cannot read that out loud. Anything looks good after Patrick Wheeland. By the way, guys, did you guys see on Twitter? Obviously, Patrick Wheeland was just going at it with ICT over the weekend. If I get bored, you know what I do? When I get bored, I go on Twitter and I go to my alt account on Twitter because Patrick blocked me. Patrick still has me blocked. Still, he needs to unblock me. Oh, actually, here, guys, we need to do something. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Everybody hold. Nobody move. Nobody move a muscle. Okay? We need to do something. Just give me 1 minute. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Hang on. Oh, please. I hope he didn't delete this tweet. Please don't delete the tweet. I'm afraid he did, but hopefully he didn't. Hang on. I'm going to find it if he deleted it. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, jeez. Oh, dang. Oh, dear Lord, help us all. Oh, man. Man, this guy tweets like a crazy person. I mean, this guy tweets is insane. I can even barely scroll through all his tweets. Powell speaking in 40. Yes. We're in the third ginger. I know. Okay, I'm starting to fear. I'm afraid he deleted. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. I think we still got hope. But I saw that iMan Trading iMan Trading reviewed Patrick Whelan's $200 course. That should be a pretty fun video. Hey, look at that. We just keep going lower. One of these, I'm going to find this tweet. Man, he buried this thing. Oh, here we go. No, did he close it? Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, man. He did a poll. Patrick Whelan did a poll, and he said, favorite prop firm YouTube trader. And he said, Rips, Tanya, Trades by Matt, or Nutty Bar. Oh, man. And then he didn't tag me in it because he has me blocked. So it was an unfair advantage right off the rip. Wasn't fair, man. So now I think, here, I'll share it anyway, but I don't think you can vote anymore. I don't think you can vote anymore. Yeah, he closed the voting. You can't even vote. It's unfortunate. I thought we had a chance. How will we ever recover? Anyway, going back to anyway, I gotta stop looking at Twitter. I'm gonna who won? Yeah, Tanya won. Tanya won. I just didn't want to finish in last place, man. But it was an unfair advantage. I got 11% of the votes. I guess we'll take it. I mean, it was unfair. It was not fair, man. Anyway. Yeah, you're gonna put out your course video. Yeah, I think Tanya's a great. She's a good watch. She's got all the goods. She's got good looks, and she trades ICT. That is a recipe for millionaires. Unfortunately, I got neither. What can we do? We just work with what we got. Are there 2 Tanya trades? I don't think so. ICT is weird. Yeah, I could not agree more. I could not agree more. But you got to be careful if you say that out loud, Kelly. And now all the ICT minions are going to start popping up their heads. Like I said earlier, I am actually impressed by how much that ICT is running his mouth to think that he's not even on the Robbins Cup leaderboard. Like if I didn't know and I saw his tweets earlier in the year where he was guaranteeing that he's going to finish top of the leaderboard and 11,000% returns, blah, blah, blah. And then I looked at his tweets currently, I would just have assumed that he won the Robbins Cup or he's at least in the top 10. But nope, He's not even been on it ever. And that is crazy. That is crazy. He will still win. We found one. We found one. Oh dear. If he still wins, kudos to him. Like I've said before, I mean, if he still wins, I will tip my cap to him. But if he doesn't, I do not want to hear any excuse, period, nothing ever again. I don't even want to see him on, I want him to delete his YouTube and his Twitter and just go live with his mom in the basement or something. After everything he's talked and said, that's what he should do. If he wins, oh, that's unfortunate. I just didn't catch it in time. You found another one. Oh, see, Kellyanne. I told you, here they come. If he wins, I give you a Nutty Bar. Deal. I will shake on that right now. I will send you a Nutty Bar. I will 100% do that. He has done great for the community. A lot of us have profit of learning from him. Hey, that's great. I'm not, okay, there's a difference between people that trade his concepts. People that trade ICT concepts and are profitable. I'm not talking to you, okay? Because I don't care what you trade. If you're profitable, kudos to you, okay? But if you bought into, if you bought into the cult of ICT and you think ICT is the greatest trader ever, I'm sorry, man. I really hate to break it to you, but you have been deceived. I hate to be the guy to tell you, but he's full of you know what. There is such a thing as not being able to trade, but being able to talk a lot. There is such a thing. But what's so crazy is that he keeps saying that about other YouTubers. Oh, they're out here yapping and yapping, but they can't trade. It's just like, look in the mirror, bud. Look in the mirror. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway. Here's the thing. There has been more people than most who have seen some success from his concepts. Meanwhile, you get people charging $5K for mentorship and nobody from the group is profitable. I agree. Yeah, like the futures connect. That's what I just said. Like, if you trade his concepts, then that's fine. That's fine. Okay? But we're talking about, what we're talking about is if ICT can trade. That's what we're talking about. Okay? And so far, he has proven time and time again that ICT cannot trade. If you want to make an argument that his concepts can make you money, or you took some of his concepts and you are profitable because of it, okay, that's a different argument, and that's fair. But to try to argue that ICT can trade profitably is just insanity. He has proven time and time again that he can't. I mean, that's not hating. That's just facts. And some of the things that he says is just absolute lies. Like the whole thing that he got kidnapped by the market makers and he has some inside information on how the market works that no one else knows, and all that facade, that is a marketing gimmick and complete BS, okay? But it doesn't mean that some of his concepts don't work for some people, okay? Like, there's a difference. It's just crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Tori trades uncle is ICT and Tanya's dad is ICT. Oh my God. Oh, Lord help us. Therefore, they are related. Oh my. Red Poker, you need to go lie down. Red Poker, you need to go take a nap. My brain just overheated from reading that. Oh, I work for the CIA. Maximus backing up his claim. It's true. We took him to a black site and put a bag over his head and made him program the algorithm. Rumor is it? Rumors ICT on the video. Rumor has it ICT is on the video oiled up at Diddy parties. Oh, it's too much. Oh, man. Hey, take care, Kellyanne. Oh, I 100% agree, Futures Connect. His commentary has hurt some of his audience, but his commentary has also created a cult-like following for a bigger part of his audience. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, Joseph. We could watch more Kingpin. Oh, man. That's just too funny. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it. I just, we're green. That's important. Starting off the week, we're on the right foot. And hopefully we can get, I want to stay green today. I don't really, not that interested in taking another trade, to be honest. Nothing I like here. So, I'm not really interested in the Fed speaking, to be honest. It's not going to make me trade it. It's going to create volatility. I'm not really interested in the volatility right now. If I shut down my trading right now, then we can move on. Tomorrow is a big day for Apex, I hope. I guess we shall find out. We shall see. Yeah, man. All right, guys, I'm going to call it here, and we will be back tomorrow morning. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Hit the like button on your way out, and appreciate every one of you. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless.